country on Saturday, protesters gathered in the streets marching in opposition to the U.S.'s involvement in the impending regime change in Venezuela. This is video from cities like Washington, D.C. and New York, as well as Los Angeles and Chicago. We also saw protests here in Louisville on Saturday. But while some Louisvillians spoke out against the military action, a group of Venezuelan Americans praised the liberation of their home country. WHAS 11's Clarice Shaley and photojournalist Connie Offit tell us why they're celebrating.
Latin nationalities come together in one Louisville room.
See, you see what happened last night. There's something everybody in the world from Venezuela is waiting.
Jose da Silva stands with his fellow Venezuelan community celebrating the capture of President Nicolas Maduro.
What happened last night, I need to happen.
Seeing the strike and capture as the liberation of their homeland.
Cuba Libre, so this is the freedom for Cuba.
By their side are members of the Cuban community.
And every time we go to any of these rallies in support of other countries, we take it with us.
They know how their fellow Latinos have suffered after decades of being under a dictatorship themselves.
This moment for Venezuelans is a sign, it
signals hope their turn will be next.
Venezuela isn't yours! Venezuela isn't yours!
Mixed reaction across town in the Highlands. Protesters calling this a breach of power.
You know, President Trump, why don't you run your own country? You know, we have people in the streets here starving every night, people that will tonight die of cold in this country, and we do nothing about it.
It does immediately put the United States back in the center of hemispheric politics here in the Western Hemisphere. And it's going to be an interesting 2026 as a result.
Dr. Kurt Jefferson, professor of global leadership for Spalding University, says the sanctioning and removing of Maduro has been an interest of a few American administrations.
Trump, remember, is about making deals, and he's about business first, even though he's using heavy force to achieve these ends. I think he would probably pause before doing something trying to inflame any situations in the region.
And when it comes to President Trump's words on not being afraid to put boots on the ground, Jefferson thinks that's not likely to happen soon. Clarice Shaley, WHAS 11 on your side.